It's great.
This guy.
This is worse than the Greg interview.
What?
What? Nothing. Wait, I gotta ask.
Are you wearing pants?
Are you wearing pants?
I'm wearing shorts.
Okay, because when you got up, it looked like there were pants on the ground.
No, I'm good. Is that better? It looks better.
Yeah, you look great.
Oh, I know. I always look great. Thank you.
Okay. So the topic at hand is the whole what do we get for $5,000?
Okay.
So you guys ready to do this?
Oh, dude, I was ready before you asked me.
Okay.
I need to get here. Hold on, time out.
Yeah, Shocker Joe, you're like, dude, this is what we do every night: is look at cars that are under $5,000. I was made for this.
Yeah.
Where
Pretty much.
Where the hell did Mike go?
I guess he wanted a beer. See, so what's up?
Nothing, man. How's it going?
Look at that wall. That wall looks fucking cool.
His wall?
Guys' walls are interesting. Now I feel inadequate with my shitty wall. Thanks.
Yeah, well, the bike my neighbor got me. He was at TJ Maxx and he saw he saw that bike thing sitting there. He's like, "Oh man, my neighbor would love that." So he got that. And then the skateboards are just things I've gotten over time.
All right.
That big longboard I got in Maui when me and Casey got married. The little pink one, if you can see that, that's the first one that we did with the wide trucks, which led to the other ones. Here, hang on. We're actually recording, so I'm going to go ahead and show this. For those of y'all that don't know, like we made skateboards for a short period of time.
Yeah, that was...
With faceplant board riders, and they were kind of stanced out. You know, they had this cool shape to them. They were freaking awesome, but they were so expensive.
Was that the real tree one?
That one was, yeah. We did a couple of them. Okay. Problem is, they're all handmade. It's not that crap that you see everybody do with the little pop-out boards or whatever. So they were expensive.
Yeah.
So we couldn't sell them and make any money. After we lost money on a couple dozen, we were like, well, lost enough money on this endeavor.
Wait, you lost money on them?
Let's keep losing money on the magazine.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Okay, so we're recording. We got Shocker Joe with us. I know a lot of you guys, if you're listening to this, you probably already know Shocker Joe. He's just bottom line a man of action. He's been around the import scene, you know, for a long time. I guess he started kind of more or less with us, right? I mean, he started in photography, and then you started doing your own brand, your shirts and your stickers, right. Shocker Joe. You guys may have seen Slothy, the little sloth in the wagon, or Sparky, the spark plug with the little thing around him.
Well, I think probably...
the absolutely no bitch-assness, that's a Shocker Joe special. Anyway, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, I think the way that you and I and Mike and I, we all met through Don from Info.
Oh, you got the duck!
In Vegas.
Yeah, we were in Vegas.
Yeah,
we went to P.F. Chang's because it's Don's favorite restaurant.
Yeah.
And then, you were at the end of the table and you're sitting there in Vegas. You're like, you know what? I'm feeling good. I'm going to get the duck. And then, I don't know.
We were like, that guy. That guy's awesome.
Yeah. I was like, I'm intrigued.
How do you remember? That's funny.
Dude.
I guess from now on,
I don't remember what year that was. That had to be 2009.
2009, yeah, 2009.
Maybe 10,
right.
But probably 9.
Yeah.
No, because 2010 I went to Key West with you. So we were already buddies by then.
Yeah, so it was 9 then, right?
Maybe 8.
Oh my god, maybe, yeah.
Would I have gone to Key West with you if I just met you?
I remember we went to SEMA, we hung out, and then the next, I got a call the next week, you're like, hey, want to shoot some cars? And I was like, yeah, okay.
I was like, all right, I know somebody in Ohio now. Let's get this done.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, topic at hand. We were figuring that we were going to do this little, like, what do we get for $10? Except instead of $10, we're going to start at $5,000 and just kind of discuss what we would buy. Or I don't know if it's what we would get for ourselves or what we would recommend. I don't know if it matters. Just kind of like we're each picking a couple cars for $5,000. And then if this isn't totally boring, we'll next week do it for $10,000, and then maybe even 15, and hell, maybe 20. You never know where this is going to go. So we each went and kind of picked 2 cars that we think we would buy if we were trying to blow $5,000. Cars that would be kind of good projects, or would open you up to the car culture in some way. So yeah, that's the deal. You guys pick a number between 1 and 10.
Okay.
Do it.
Mentally, I guess?
No, tell me the number.
Should we just say it? Tell you it? Okay. 10.
Okay, Mike?
7.
Okay, it was 9. So
7.
Shocker Joe, you go first.
Oh, okay. So I was thinking probably the car I would get for less than $10,000 would be it's less than 10, right?
No,
or is it
less than
5,000?
5.
5.
5. Oh.
It's got to be a
Okay,
heat.
well still.
Yeah.
Still. All right. I'd go with a Miata. I know it's a hairdresser's car, and I'm sorry. Mike's just shamed of me. Mike just lost all love that he had for me, but
Mike
dude, it's like
Mike
you can get
owns
those
a
for
Miata.
you can get those for what, $1,500?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
$2,000?
Well,
a nice one.
you can get into a running one for probably
25.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We can all agree
I
on
wouldn't
that.
say nice, but I would say running and doable.
Okay. But you
$2,000
can
or
just
so.
have so much fun with that car.
Yeah.
For that you buy one for $25,000 and then you can mod it, you could probably put some wheels and tires on it and so some suspension. I just thought that'd be a really
still
cool
be under
car.
$5,000. And the cool thing about a Miata is there's really no ceiling. That car can grow with you. You could have a Miata theoretically as your only car for your whole life as an enthusiast, and you could grow with that car. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, you could do. People do autocross with them. People do spec Miata. People just drive them and enjoy them. So I thought Miata was a decent choice.
And unlike a Honda, which is also a great car, but unlike a Honda, the Miata is kind of got an enthusiast base from 10 years old to 100 years old. You know what I mean? Everybody can appreciate a Honda, everybody can appreciate a Miata. Whereas, I'm not talking down about a Honda, but it tends to be a younger clientele. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, you could drive up in a Miata to Pebble Beach Concours and it's acceptable. So, yeah, I dig it. All right, what's your second one?
My second one, I'd go with. I think I try to get an IS 300.
Yeah, can you get those for $5?
Yeah.
What's up?
You can get those for $5 now?
I
guess
feel like
probably
you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just
Get an SC300 for $5. I know that.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
get an IS. It's going to have a lot of miles on it and some cracked seats, but that's okay.
What? It's a Yoda. It's a Yoda, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Might smell like cigarettes or whatever, but
Yeah, it's going to smell like a bunch of air fresheners and have stains on the carpet. But, okay. Why would you get it? Just because you
I don't know, man.
Cool?
I've just always had a soft spot for those. The IS 300, it's a pretty cool car. It's rear-wheel drive. It's a little up there from just a Yoda or a Honda. I don't know. That's just I know my roots are Honda, but I just thought that
I thought you were gonna come out of the gate with
see, that's
Honda
why I didn't
hatch
do it.
or an
That's why I didn't do
Integra.
it. I was Joe's gonna be oh, he'll get an Integra or a fucking EG. Nope, not gonna do it.
All right, that's fair. And I guess it's a good choice if you could scoop one for $5,000 because it's another car that it could grow with you for a long time.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I that's what I would go with. But
all right.
How about who's going next?
I mean, I can go.
All right.
Go ahead.
Well,
Except one of mine was a freaking Miata. because I was like, he's gonna pick the Honda, no doubt about it. So I was like, I'll go Miata. But screw it. If you're gonna go Miata, we already talked about that one. I guess I go Honda then, right? Like first one, you can't lose with a Honda hatchback.
Right.
For all the same reasons, you can buy them you can buy a Honda hatchback for $1,000 or something, you know? And
it's gonna be pretty class though. But yeah.
Okay, let's say $2,000. That would still give you enough money to do a freaking B16 swap. You know what I mean? And unlike the Miata, you can swap pretty potent little motors into it pretty directly. Whereas with a Miata, you're going to have to turbocharge it. That's going to, open yourself up to expenses and problems. And then eventually you're going to outgrow that or blow it up and you're going to want to LS swap it. But it's still a great car because you can do all those things. The Honda, you're never going to LS swap. But you can stick a B16 in it, run that forever, and it won't break. And if, by God, it does somehow, then you stick a K in it later when you save some more money that you can blow.
So your second choice, why is your second choice a Fox Body Mustang?
It's not. My second choice, you can't get a Fox Body for $5,000 hardly anymore. Pay attention, man. No, them things are going up. You could get like a... What do they call it? I don't know, the 95, ish. You can pick that one up.
God, that's crazy. You can't get them for that cheap anymore, man.
I think they're on the rise, man. I think people know it now. Yeah. Okay, so my second choice was my wild card, Jeep Cherokee.
Wait.
Jeep Cherokee?
Oh yeah, the Cherokee. Yeah, we
get
those for cheap.
Okay.
I'll explain. Because in my little head, if I had the Honda and a Cherokee, okay, so then I got my toy, and then I also got my off-road toy, or my I gotta go to Home Depot toy. So it's kind of, it's an all-rounder. 2, the Cherokee is the Honda Civic of the 4x4 world. You can get them cheap. Everybody, if a company out there makes a part for a Wrangler, they damn sure make a part for a Cherokee. Like, the aftermarket is supported. Straight axle. It's a capable little car, affordable to get into, tons of aftermarket parts, and it's a perfect place to get your feet wet if you want to go play off-road. I was gonna say Toyota truck, maybe, but nah, too fanboy. Plus, I don't know if you can get one that you can actually go. I mean, $5,000. Toyota truck's got them tax on it. It would kind of be pushing. By the time you get one that you actually could go travel up to the mountains in, you can't get that. Maybe 4.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Like a Tacoma.
But yeah, you're not going to go wrong with a Tacoma or a Cherokee. I just think that, at least in the region where we are, everybody's got Jeeps. Everybody knows Jeeps. So,
everybody has Jeeps, for sure.
So if you get stuck somewhere or you break something, there is literally a huge family of Jeep owners. Like, I could get on Facebook. From the middle of frickin' nowhere at 2 in the morning and be like, guys, I screwed up. Here's my coordinates, and somebody will come get you. It's like that. So
here's my coordinates.
No, yeah, that's what they do, man.
I'm in the woods.
And literally, these Jeep people in Georgia will be like, I can be there. It's going to take me an hour and 45 minutes. It's saying I'm an hour and 30 minutes away. Is anybody closer? If not, I'm on the way. Call me if I need to go back home. And it's like, are you guys serious, man? You guys are down. Yeah. So, yeah, I figure if $5,000 is your limit, get you a little Civic, swap it, and then get you a little Jeep and go play. So, final answers. Mike?
I dig it. I've been in a little bit of a weird place lately. All car guys sit around and, look at cars for sale in their time just sitting around and doing nothing. I'm in a little bit of a weird place looking at cars right now. Everything I look at is old and cool in a way. I've been kind of looking for cars that used to be awesome back in the day and probably kind of suck now, but might be popular again later. So
not the obvious choices.
Not the obvious choices, no.
Okay.
My first one's going to be a C3 Corvette.
Okay.
I think, no, hear me out. When they're actually, when they're actually in good shape and taken care of, it's a good looking car. It's a coupe, it's a target top. You get the V8 rumble. It is a sports car. It's got the Corvette name. I think it's a pretty cool little car. It had the it had kind of the crap motor, but hell, you can get them for so cheap now. You just swap an LS in there, and you got a pretty fast, cool looking car.
I will give you that it's like the body style from every video game I played in an arcade when I was a kid. You know what I mean?
Because they were awesome back in the day.
It's total Miami Vice style.
Yes.
And I will give you that if somebody actually put the time and effort into like fitting one of those up with the right wheels and everything, it would be an Instagram wet dream.
Yeah, I think so. Seriously, I really think so.
All right, I'm down with it. It could be cool.
I ain't hating.
I might go buy one just to
You're like, son of a bitch.
Well, you can
looking them up right now.
You get those?
I expected a little bit more support, guys. You're
$3,000,
you can get them for not a lot.
I mean, I've seen them. Like, you can get them in real shit condition for like $2,500. You can get them pretty bad for like $4 or $5 grand. You can actually get them in good condition for $6 to $7. So I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility. Yeah.
Get it turquoise, right? Like what? Like at the end of the run, by like the late 80s, maybe 1990 or something, they did like some turquoise. That's the one.
Oh, that's a C4 Corvette.
Yeah. Wait, what did you say?
C3.
C3.
Oh.
The body style before.
You can't get a C3 for $5 grand.
Well, shit. Look on Craigslist right now.
Okay.
He did. You know he did it. You know he already did.
I did it.
You did it?
Of course he did.
What year are you talking about?
The C3 is technically.
Well, I know, but
he pulls it up.
Technically, you ain't gonna get anything with chrome bumpers.
68, everything 68 through 82 is considered C3.
You might get an 82.
Yeah.
Nothing with the chrome bumpers. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, no.
Which is up to what, 73 or something.
Yep.
Okay. I thought those cars were already on the rise. I thought that people were buying them even with the plastic bumpers at this point.
I'm kind of surprised that they're not.
Well, damn it! Then I want to add one to my list, which is the C4, because I want to freaking Miami Vice it up.
All right, I put the C4 on here, but it's really freaking ugly compared to the C3, in my opinion.
The hell, man!
Just saying.
Really? I like the C4. How dare you?
I mean, I hated the C4 for my whole life until right about now. And now I'm like, C4.
That's what happens, man, because we get spoiled by the new ones.
Yeah.
And then eventually, that was kind of badass.
What's crazy is how many of people I know have got vets. They've gotten into vets. They bought like not even the newest body style, but I guess the generation before this body style. It's so many of my friends it's oh yeah, I bought a vet. It's really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dude, while we're just randomly talking about vets, I've been on a C5 kick for a good couple of years now.
They're dirt cheap now.
Dude,
you can get them for $9,000.
They are. Really? They're good-looking cars, man. You start looking at them and you're like, dude, okay, they've been wrecked by a lot of their own enthusiasts, right? It's kind of got that PT Cruiser plague. It's Corvette enthusiasts are their own worst enemy a lot of the times. Those kind of casual enthusiasts or whatever that put the chrome around the taillights and all that. They got to have an American flag under the hood somewhere. All that kind of stuff. But if you seriously look at the lines of a C5, that's going to be, that one's going to be a collector and a half. And then car. Lately I was thinking about a C6, but I just don't think there's anything I can do to a C6 to, from a magazine standpoint, to make it cool. You know what I mean? There's cool Corvettes out there, but there's not really a way to do it.
Well, you're not gonna. You don't think they'd look good on some Koenigs or something?
Well, yeah. My other problem is with the C6, I can't afford the Z06, and then when you look at the regular one, you're like, God damn it, I want the Z06. But I don't know. Whatever. I've got Corvette fever. Mike knows that.
Oh no!
I kind of do too. You kind of gave it to me.
Yeah. All right. So what's the other car, or other cars? Didn't you have a couple of them because you break the rules?
I break the rules. Yeah, so I had a bunch here. I had a tie for the second car. And Wooly, you can speak more on both of these because you are the resident expert. And both of these are starting to already be on the rise, and they're both kind of out of the realm, but they're right there at that $5,000 mark. A Porsche 944 or a 914.
Ooh, I don't think you can get a 914 for $5 anymore. Maybe.
Yeah, I looked earlier today. You can get a couple, but they are busted. Like, they're in bad shape.
Oh, they're going to have rust in all the bad spots. And
yeah.
It's probably going to be the 1.7. And it would take you... Buying that car would be the cheapest thing that you're ever going to do to that car.
Yeah, exactly.
After that, it's going to get expensive. The 944...
The 944 is still possible.
That's a good one.
It'll be a non-turbo, and it'll be run out a little bit. But it'll still be a cool car.
Not really. I mean, you can get a fairly clean one. At least a loved one for $5.
What are you drinking? Rolling Rock?
It's Heineken, actually.
Oh, my bad.
Is this where we do our ad, our sponsor?
Definitely not. Sorry. I just had to know. Yeah. 944s are great. I don't know, like, when they were originally out, I wasn't a fan. Like, I mean, when I was in high school, I mean, I just kind of thought they were like, that's like the weird Porsche,
Yeah.
sorry. 914, like he said, I don't think you can get one for that much money, really. I mean, it'd be beat.
They've taken off. But see, that's the thing, like, historically, all Porsches will take off, at least at some point. The 928 started to now, and it's not like a 911, but like if you just look at the freaking facts and then buy based off of that, buy a 944 because it's gonna go up.
3 or 4 years ago, the 944s were dirt cheap, but now you can't really find them anymore.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
Everybody
I was talking to Matt at Motorworks Racing just a couple days ago, and we were talking about random cars that we just hang on to because we don't want to sell. He's like, man, I got a pretty clean 944. I'm not doing anything with it. I thought about selling it, but dang. He's like, I'm going to sell it for $5,000. My kid's going to grow up a little bit more, want one. I'm going to try and buy it back. It's going to be 15 or 20 grand.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, the problem with the 944 is if your budget is like a hard $5,000, you can buy the car. You can buy the car for under that. But your parts are going to be Porsche expensive. They're going to be Porsche hard to find and shipping delays and all these kind of problems, all for a car that really doesn't make that much
How
power.
many years was the 944 around? Like, I mean, how many years did they make
roughly early 80s to early 90s.
Oh, okay. So a good couple years that you can.
And then they changed, I think it was 86 and a half, they made some improvements. So that car is going to carry more value. But it's a good choice from a financial standpoint because I think you can, you're not going to lose money on that car. It could be the kind of thing that if you have good luck with the reliability, you could get it, drive it for a few years and make money on it. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. It's a good investment, in my opinion.
Yeah. All right.
I had a couple of runners up here. If you want to just go through them real quick.
Yeah, do it.
Sure.
Mazda RX-8 because you can get them for like $2,000 now, and then swap it.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
You'll have plenty of money to swap it and throw stuff at it because they're literally like $2,000 now.
Yeah.
Are they really? Wow.
Well, that's what me and Mike
cheap.
had talked about in a different little podcasty thing was like, man, you can get the car for like $3,000 or something. At least you get to experience the rotary, right? And then it's a total
for 50
gamble.
miles before you blow it up.
Oh, it could shit the bed on you on the second day, and then you lost. But, I mean, you could enjoy the rotary for a while and start saving money for that LS.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, next, MK3 Supra. I feel like they made a little bit of a comeback. What?
You can actually get MK. Oh yeah, MK3. Okay, yeah.
The 80s edition.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I can see that for sure.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Kind of a cool car. And to go along with that, any of the Z cars. Any of the old 80s Z cars.
Those Z cars, man.
Man, I like it. I got my son a little Model Z car the other day, and he's been, driving around the house all for the past week or so. So I'm all about it.
I appreciate the aesthetics of like, what is it, the Z32?
Yeah.
I think.
I've got that here on the list too.
Yeah.
The 33, it's like flat, like angular, kind of. But I just like, I'd hate to work on that car because they're
all terrible to work on.
Yeah.
I don't know, but 350s would be cool. I've always liked those.
They're a little bit more expensive. They're more in the $8,000.
Now I know what your $10,000 car is.
Yeah, there you go. That's the one. And then my last one would be a DSM if you can find one.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was one of my runners up. But see, I was hesitant to pick anything that I own. You know, I figured that wasn't fair. So I didn't go for the CRX. I didn't go for the DSM.
They're way more than $5,000. But a friend of mine has been trying to find an Evo 8. It's like, Evo might have been Evo 9 actually. Yeah, Evo 9. And it was like he's trying to find one. Like he can't find one that's not been like completely modded or blown up.
Oh, it's the same thing. It's the same problem all the DSMs had.
Yeah,
they all got
the DSMs they've
blown
all
up and left on the side of the road somewhere.
Yep. I mean, the argument for the DSM is that you're buying one hell of a motor. The motor swap has already been done for you. It's in the car. You can get it for a couple, $3,000? Let's say $3,000.
Right.
The downside is, it's a bitch to work on. It's not impossible, but it's not a Honda. So it's one of those things like, if you had $5,000 to throw on a car that you don't need to drive every day, hell yeah. But if you're trying to throw down $5,000 on a car that you need to get to work in,
stay away.
A DSM,
buyer beware.
A DSM could wreck your life, get you fired, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Your wife leave you.
What was all the stuff that DSM used to stand for? Drive straight to mechanic. Don't start modifying. They had all sorts of little acronyms for it.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, the thing is, the motor is strong. It's everything around the motor. So
the transmissions were strong too. It was a lot of electrical problems and a lot of.
Well, and it's a lot of like, okay, we got to fix this part, but to do that, it's going to take a freaking day because we got to disassemble half this damn engine. Whereas on a Honda, you pop the hood and you go, "There's the problem. Take that out. Put the new one in."
All right.
Yep.
So, all right.
That's fine.
Fair enough, man.
Cool.
I'm still bummed out that you guys didn't like my C3 Corvette idea. Seriously, you guys need to do some research.
I don't believe you. I don't
believe.
Right now, I think that there's people listening going horse shit and trying to see if there's actually a $5,000
I don't
C3.
know, man. I'm not saying I don't. I don't know. I guess I could kind of see it. Like you'd have to get your members only jacket.
That's the C4, and I already have.
He's got one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. No.
I already have one of those.
Yeah, I already got a members.
That's
only.
right. You do, don't you?
It's got a Porsche.
Is it blue or black?
It's gray.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah, I mean a C4. It's a shitty car, but that's all right. It's cool.
It's a shitty car. Ouch.
They're
cool.
Yeah, they're cool.
Here you go, right here. C3 Corvette, 1975. You guys probably can't see it, but there's one right there, $4,500.
Does it run?
That doesn't matter.
Dude, you know what? You definitely had that gold Hot Wheels Corvette when you were a kid.
Yeah, everybody had it.
That chrome gold Corvette. I remember that. Yeah, they're kind of cool looking cars. Definitely slow as dirt, though.
Yeah, but it's got kind of like the Batmobile lines to it with the big flared up front fenders.
I guess if you really wanted to, you could make that car badass. If you wanted to go.
Oh, dude, hell yeah. But,
I'm going to buy one. We'll see.
Oh, he's going to buy one. Okay.
I mean, it's a total Resta mod potential. You just got to, throw another $50,000 at it.
And then it'll maybe be cool. Maybe.
That'll be cool, yeah.
Are those cars, do they have a frame? Can you take those off of, a frame? I know, some of the old muscle cars, it had, a frame and a body.
I don't know about the Vet.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Because I was going to say, I wonder if you could just buy, a chassis, ready to go, be a shitload of money.
I know that those guys have got everything to where you can totally rebuild that car and be brand new.
Right.
if you had the pockets to do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
True.
they can put modern suspension and everything up under there. But, yeah. Then you're one of those Hawaiian shirt brigade old guys that show your stuff and talking about dropping 200 grand on a hot rod. Yeah.
It's all about who's buying it, though, man. Look how kind of uncool, like, your body style 911 was 6-7 years ago.
That's true.
Look at it now.
I don't know. I don't mean to jump in on Wooly and defend him, but were those cars really ever uncool? I don't know.
I wouldn't say they were uncool, but they were definitely not popular like they are now.
They weren't like posh.
They weren't.
They're definitely in vogue now.
Unappreciated by the import community. You know what I mean? Like, and then all of a sudden they got hot again.
Porsche guys always love them, right? That's what you're trying to say. But but then like the other people, they're like scoffed at them until recent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if people scoff
until the guy from Raw Welt came with a cigarette and like put over fenders on them, right?
Yeah, dude. That's why I'm like, dude, thank you, and thank you, Magnus Walker,
for
making my car go up in value without me having to do anything to it.
Did you guys
right after you bought it?
Yeah.
Have you met Magnus Walker, Wally?
I'm like intimidated to go say hi because I like the dreads. You know, I feel like I'd be like, you're my idol. But no,
you should never be heroes, right? Isn't that how it goes?
Yeah, because you'll be disappointed.
Yeah. No, I hear he's like totally as cool as can be.
I'm sure. He seems.
Yeah, but everybody thinks I'm trying to be Magnus because I got dreads in a Porsche. And I'm like, dude, I've been working on these dreads since before I knew who the hell before any of them.
That's actually true. That's true.
Yeah.
Very true.
It's just kindred spirits, I guess.
I just figured if you guys met, your like dreads would like link together or something.
It would be a light.
Yeah.
All right. So well, cool. I guess that's all we got.
Is that it?
I mean, unless you guys want to talk about politics.
Oh, God.
No, I'm hanging up right now.
Let's not.
Just screwing around.
Let's not.
All right. Well, I guess we'll see you guys.
So when do you want to do? Are we going to do the $10,000 car some other time?
Yeah.
Next
week is the plan. Here.
Next week?
Everybody, we don't have to hang up yet, but say bye because I'm stopping the recording.
All right. Bye.
See you guys.
Later, dudes.